Hello, Mama Africa. This is your boy, your friend, your sister, your brother, your everything. Kwame, the African child. I bless God for an opportunity to be here with you once again. We thank God together as a continent that we've been able to see 2022 peacefully. I bless all Africans across diaspora. You are here once again on Africa, my heritage TV. And we are here to broadcast live, to project Africa, to sell Africa, to promote Africa, and to tell the African story, which I know that if we don't put it forth as Africans, there is no way the Western world is going to do that for us. So what is the African story? The African story is that of encouragement, that of motivation, that of inspiration, and that of courage. Africa as a continent, Africans as a people, has contributed enormously to the development of the world in terms of science, in terms of technology, and in terms of everything. But most importantly, sometimes when we come to the world of invention, when we come to the world of astronomy, when we come to the world of our technology, when we come to the world of business, and it's like we are talking and it's like we are healing people, it is always the Western people that we are healing them. So now the simple question is, how about the Africans that are also within this sphere or this circle that has also contributed enormously to the growth and to the development that we are seeing in most advanced world, in most Western world? Who is going to wake up to tell this African story? Who is going to stand to promote these Africans? And who is going to stand to project them to the Western world, for the Western world to know that you guys are having these things because of these Africans that contributed towards it? We have had many Africans that whose achievements are unparalleled. Their achievements are unparalleled, but yet we are not projecting them, yet we are not selling them, yet we are not packaging them well for them to be sold to the international market. People like Elon Musk, we all know Elon Musk. Elon Musk is the CEO and founder for Tesla Motors or Tesla cars. He's also the CEO and the chief technology officer for SpaceX. He has founded a lot of companies. He even founded PayPal before he sold it to even fund his recent company that he's managing. Elon Musk hails from Africa. Elon Musk was born in South Africa. You see? So we have many Africans that are even, as I'm talking, that are even up to date contributing to the development of the world. But because most of them decided to leave Africa and to come to the United States and to come to the Great Britain to continue or further their education and to even seek citizenship from those countries, people are forgetting about them, that they are not Africans. They are all Africans. They are all Africans. I am African. I am from Ghana, but I live in the United States right now. I live in the state of Washington right now. I can seek citizenship from the United States of America. The citizenship can be granted to me based on my naturalization application or process. But that in itself doesn't take away the African blood in me. That in itself doesn't take away the African DNA in me. I can become American citizen. I can become British citizen. But I am still a citizen of Ghana. I am still a citizen of the continent of Africa. So, as I told you, Africa, my heritage TV, is here purposely to promote Africa. It is here purposely to sell Africa. It is here purposely to place and to heal Africans that are alive today and that are gone, who has contributed to the world that we are seeing today. The world that we are seeing today couldn't have been better without Africans. The technology, the advancement in technology, the astronomy, the spacewalk, the scientific discoveries, the mathematics of this world, whatever you can name of that is making this world worthy to live in, it couldn't have been done without Africans. But yet, when it comes to name mentioning, when it comes to people that needs to be praised, that needs to be showered with all their awards and achievements, then they credit it to other people and they relegate the Africans to the background. And we, as the Africa My Heritage TV, we are on a mission to re-echo and to correct these wrongs and to start highlighting our own fellows, our own people, our own indigenous that has achieved a greater feat on this earth. And it's still the achievements and their works and their contribution, it is what is making this world a better world today. So the first African that I'm going to start with today, and with most of these Africans, as I say, most of them are alive today, their works and their contribution, it is still impacting the world, it is still impacting their country, it is still impacting the continent of Africa. And most of them too are also gone. But most importantly, if we don't know where we are coming from, we wouldn't know where we are going. So if those that contributed towards the better world that we are seeing today are dead and gone, and we cannot name, we cannot glorify them, we cannot read their history to the next generation, to the posterity, then where are we going as a people? So far as they remain Africans, and their contribution has led to the world that we are seeing today, whether they are alive or they are not alive, we are going to make sure we publish whatever they did, their works and their contribution. We'll make sure we'll do documentaries and videos on it so that it can be on the internet for the next African children coming to also come and read of it, to be inspired and to be motivated to also achieve a greater feat in life. So the first person that we are going to start with on the list is a South African. It's a South African, and I'm very proud of this South African. He has achieved a lot in his field of study, and he's still achieving a lot. And whatever he has achieved for himself in his field, for his country, for the continent Africa, is not limited. It cuts across the globe. Many people has benefited from his work and his contributions, and he deserves to be praised. He deserves to be acknowledged, and he deserves to be pulled on a high pedestal so that the whole world would also see him. His name is Tshilidzi Marwala. His name is Tshilidzi Marwala. Tshilidzi Marwala. Today, we are going to listen to the biography. We are going to listen to the profile of Tshilidzi Marwala, who is a South African. So, as I said, Tshilidzi Marwala, Tshilidzi Marwala was born on 28th July 1971. As I said, he is a South African. And he is a South African mechanical engineer and computer scientist. So Tshilidzi Marwala was born on 28th July 1971, and he's a South African mechanical engineer and computer scientist. He became a professor at the University of Witwatersrand in 2003, and also chairperson of System and Control Engineering in South Africa. He has previously worked at the CSIR and for South African breweries. So let's look at Dr. Tshilidzi Marwala's alma mater, the schools that he went, or where he was educated. He was educated at Case Western Reserve University, University of Pretoria, University of Cambridge in UK, Harvard Business School in United States, Columbia Business School in the United States. And let's look at what he is known for, or what he is popularly known for. Rational counterfactuals. He's known for. He's also known as St. Petersburg paradox, bounded rationality, information asymmetry, efficient market hypothesis, Lewis turning point, finite element updating. Dr. Tshilidzi Marwala's spouse is Dr. Jebil Wiswa, Dr. Jibuli Wiswa Manana, and they have 3 children. They are blessed with 3 children. You see, some of our Africans' names are very difficult to pronounce, so I believe you're going to forgive and pardon me for that. So now let's go straight to his field. As I told you, his field of study is mechanical engineering and computer science. And the institutions that he has taught, or he is still the professor, is Imperial College of Science and Technology and Medicine, University of Witwatersrand, as I said, University of Johannesburg. He has some thesis. Fault identification using neural networks and vibration data. That was in 2000. So now, let's look at the overall biography, and I said, or let's bring the overall biography into perspective. He is currently the Vice Chancellor and Principal of the University of Johannesburg with effect from 1st January 2018. Let me take that part again, or that stanza again. He is currently Vice Chancellor and Principal of University of Johannesburg with effect from 1st January 2018. He was previously the Deputy Vice Chancellor for Research and Internationalization, as well as the Dean of Engineering at the University of Johannesburg. A Professor of Electrical Engineering. The Carl and Emily Fields Chair of System and Control Engineering, as well as the Chair of System Engineering of the University of Witwatersrand. Let's look at his early life and education. So, as Tshilidzi Marwala was born at Dutoni village in the Sivais region of the Limpopo province on 28 July 1971. He attended the Dimani Agricultural High School and matriculated from Mbriwi Secondary School in 1989. In his matriculation year, Marwala entered and won the National Youth Science Olympiad and was sent to the United Kingdom to attend the London International Youth Science Fortnight. The youthful Marwala used the opportunity to visit the University College of London and Oxford University, where he gained an appreciation of the importance of engineering and science for the development of a modern society. He subsequently followed a career in engineering, but having missed the deadline for university study, he enrolled in a post-matric program at St. John's College in Johannesburg. The following year, Marwala was awarded a scholarship by the Educational Opportunity Council to study mechanical engineering at Case Western Reserve University in the United States, where he graduated magna cum laude higher distinction. Where he graduated, I mean that would be a Latin word, magna cum laude. That is the higher distinction. In 1995, he was employed at the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research as a project engineer. Marwala studied at the University of Pretoria and obtained his master's degree in mechanical engineering in 1996. Between 1997 and 2000, Marwala went to the University of Cambridge to do a PhD in artificial intelligence, after which he became a postdoctoral research associate at the University of London's Imperial College of Science, Technology and Medicine, where he worked on intelligence software. So let's look at his short career. Marwala was previously the Deputy Vice Chancellor for Research and Internationalization, as well as the Dean of Engineering at the University of Johannesburg, a Professor of Electrical Engineering. Also, I've already taken this part. So now let's look at academic contributions and research. Marwala's research interests include the theory and application of artificial intelligence to engineering, computer science and finance, economics, social science and medicine. Marwala has made fundamental contributions to engineering science, including the development of the concept of pseudo-moral energies, proposing the theory of national counterfactual thinking, rational opportunity cost, and the theory of flexibility bounded rationality. Marwala was a co-inventor of the innovative methods of radiation imaging, and with Megan Jill Russell, as well as David Robin, the artificial larynx. Marwala also observed the applicability of prospect theory depends on how much artificial intelligence is used to make a decision. He also observed that the more artificial intelligence is used for decision making, the more efficient the market becomes. For example, if all decisions are made by artificial intelligence, machines, then the market will be fully rational. Marwala, together with the Israeli researcher Daniel Muller, mathematically solved the St. Petersburg paradox, though the use of the concept of the relative net utility. Marwala, together with Ivan Howitz, proposed that there is less level of information asymmetry between two artificial intelligence agents than between two human agents, and that the more artificial intelligence there is, the market, let me take that part again. Marwala, together with Ivan Howitz, proposed that there is less level of information asymmetry between two artificial intelligence agents than between two human agents, and that the more artificial intelligence there is in the market, the less it is the volume of trades in the market. With Ivan Howitz, Marwala was the first researcher to build software agents. Software agents that are able to bluff on playing a game of poker. Tshilidzi Marwala and Ivan Howitz, in their book, applied Lewis' turning point theory to study the transition of the economy into automated production and identify an equilibrium point where it does not make economic sense to move human labor to automated machines. Tshilidzi Marwala and Ivan Howitz, in their book, observed that the advent of intelligent online buying platforms such as Amazon and technologies such as flexible manufacturing offers the opportunity for individual supply and demand curves to be produced. They observed that this reduced the degree of arbitrage in the market, permit for individual pricing for the same products, and brings fairness and efficiency into the market. Furthermore, with Ivan Harris, in their book, they observed that decision making and predicting machines that are executed using artificial intelligence and other machine learning techniques reduce the biases and variances of the errors of decision making, and thus make decisions in a closer manner to the conclusion of rational expectation theory than human decision makers. Marwala and Bozin have also studied the relationship between a blockchain and artificial intelligence. In his response to Bill Gates, Marwala has also brought to the attention of the difficulty of taxing robots, given the fact that a great deal of the devices that we use have robotic features. Marwala has also worked extensively with the United Nations through agencies such as UNESCO, UNIDO, WHO, ITU, UNICEF, and WIPO. Let's look at his awards and honors. Marwala has received numerous awards and honors, including winning the National Youth Science Olympiad, and because of this, he attended the 1989 London International Youth Science Forum. The Order of Mapungubwe Case Western Reserve University Professional Achievement Award, the Champion of Research Capacity Development and Transformational at South Africa Higher Educational Institutions, NSTF Award, Harvard South Africa Fellowship, TWASS Microsoft Award, and ACM Distinguished Member Award. Let's look at a little publication from Marwala. Patents: David Mark Staffel, David Moulton Robin, and Tshilidzi Marwala. Method and apparatus for radiation imaging: David Mark Staffel, David Moulton Robin, and Tshilidzi Marwala. Coded apertures mask for Russian-based medical imaging: Megan J. Russell, David M. Rubin, B. With Dawes and Tshilidzi Marwala, an artificial larynx. Tshilidzi Marwala, Dipanjan Paul, and Satyakama Paul. System and method for real-time prediction of water level and hazard level of a dam. Tshilidzi Marwala, Randani Imbuga, South African Provisional Patent 2018, a system and method for imputing missing data in data set, a method and system for determining a health condition of a person, and a method and system of calculating an insurance premium. Let's look at some books that he has written. Tshilidzi Marwala 2009 Computational Intelligence for Missing Data Imputation, Estimation, and Management, Knowledge Optimization Techniques. Tshilidzi Marwala Finite Element Model Updating Using Computational Intelligence Techniques, Application to Structural Dynamics. Tshilidzi Marwala, Monica Lacazio, Computational Intelligence. So, among these are the numerous achievements, awards, books, and works and contribution of Dr. Tshilidzi Marwala from South Africa, who I believe is still the current Vice Chancellor for University of Johannesburg. So, beloved, my fellow Africans, as I said, we have many Africans that has contributed to the world that we are seeing today. But when it comes to name mention, they mostly will relegate the Africans to the background. So me, as a proud African, I'll make sure I'll be able to fish out all these Africans, bring out their biographies, read out their profiles to you, tell you of their contribution, tell you of their awards, the patents in their name, and the books that they've written, and how they have been acknowledged in the whole world. So today's broadcast was purposely about Dr. Tshilidzi Marwala from South Africa. And I believe whatever I've shared about Dr. Marwala, you can also go further to also research more about him and look at his major contribution to the whole world in general that we are seeing today. God bless you. Stay safe for joining me with Dr. Marwala's time. I'll come again with another great African scientist, innovative technologist, and entrepreneur who has also contributed immensely to the development of Africa and the world in general. Thank you. God bless you and stay safe.